Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you do not know who I am, my name is Kayla Rundle, and I believe today we will be starting the Camaro for the first time since the entire motor swap. And so before we do that, since we got everything put together, I have tons of fluids to freshen up the Camaro. We do need new oil because there is currently no oil in the new engine, so we definitely need oil for the startup. We don't want to forget that, along with differential fluid and transmission fluid. So I figured I'd make a quick video showing you guys how to replace all the fluids across the car, and so we basically will have a brand new car at the end of this. I made a few choices on oil. I ended up going with the racing oil, which naturally has more zinc in it, which is necessarily for the protection and reliability of my motor. And I chose to go with 10W30 just to have a little bit of a thicker oil. And I found this on AMSOIL's website, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect for what I need on my car. Later on, for track days, I might even go with a thicker oil, because if you guys think about it, when you go with a thicker oil, when your engine gets to extreme temperatures, it basically thins out the oil. So when you're doing racing applications and your motor is running at a higher heat, you are going to need a thicker oil to eventually it'll like soften up while you're driving, and then it'll be like the perfect lubrication for your motor. I'm going to 10W30 right now because I am driving an LS Vest and I don't have to go too heavy. I think down the road might be 20W50. So stay tuned for that oil change. Then I also wanted to try out the AMSOIL transmission fluid, like these squeeze packs. They remind me of Capri Suns. And these are super easy if you guys do not have a fluid pump at home. I actually did get this, which is a kit that you can do at home, a universal gear lube pump, and you basically just plug it into like one of these and pump it in your car. Obviously you won't have to do that for oil because you just pour it in, but when you're working on the transmission and the diff, if you guys don't have the squeeze packs, this is the other option that you guys can go with. So I have a full case of gear oil, and so we can get this thing all freshened up, and I have plenty of it just in case I need to change anything for when I'm racing. It's better to get like a ton of fluid and lubricants now before track days, because worst case if something happens, you need to change out fluid, I will have it all in front of me. I think we're going to change out the trans fluid, the diff fluid, and the motor oil, and then we'll be able to start the Camaro up for the very first time and hear this new cam. And thanks again, AMSOIL, for sending me all this stuff on time. I was kind of in a rush with a ton of parts, and they were awesome. So I just want to say thank you for that. And I will also put all the info for these products in the description of this video if you guys aren't sure exactly which products I use. Also, the AMSOIL website is very easy to navigate. Put in what car you have, what motor you have, and it'll give you a giant drop down of all the options. I saved my gold drain plug from my other block. I've mentioned this guy in the past, and I had to save him. It has gold on the tip. Now, transferring it to the new motor. So funny how those bolts like stripped. It's like so many memories.
That sounds terrible.
I always triple check to make sure it's oil, because sometimes I will grab random fluids and just throw it in my motor. Don't want that to happen. Every single bottle I read.
Please don't do that. Transport, some gear oil, some motor oil.
Exactly. I mean, the engine takes all of it. It has all those things. But like I can see.
Do whatever you want to it.
So excited to have all fresh fluids, fresh motors. This is crazy. Old gas. We gotta like drop the tank and
yeah,
then.
let's take the tank back out. Let's take it all out real quick. Number's that? 3?
4. See?
What's that?
I grabbed the gear oil.
Oh, you're cautious enough to double check.
I am, because I've done it a million times. I've got a lot of comments in other videos of people telling me that my car only takes 4 quarts, and that is in fact false. I've always put 8 quarts in my car, and it has always run fine. And that's what it says on the instruction manual. Maybe you guys think I have a V6. I don't know. Can't forget the oil cap. Catch can time. Trying to figure out where it goes.
I'm trying to figure out how I want it to set.
We're gonna have to like have a
Yeah, because I'm gonna go
decently long hose for the engine to
right
move
there,
too.
right there, and then underneath cold air intake over into there.
Yeah.
But we still have to make a bracket. And I'll paint it all, make it look pretty.
Dang, going fancy.
It's gotta be. Hey, Rundle.
Why do I remember it being on the driver's side?
You probably just pulled the field
Or maybe
plug.
I'm thinking of the diff. So the diff's on the driver's side.
Might go further. There we go.
Ooh! All that pressure.
We're kind of close, but I think it'll be okay. Kind of close.
Oh, the sensor on the exhaust. I don't even drive my car every month.
I feel that.
Yay, new trans fluids. It's like so much harder to like do things standing up than like sitting down.
I think those are supposed to be like 30-something foot-pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, that thing's never coming off now.
It's like 200.
Yeah, that was definitely like a good
I think
60,
they're supposed to-
70.
I think that's what Jan says about them.
God, why can I not calculate?
Calculate.
Do you cut this? Transmission fluid in the transmission, drain plug in. I think 2 of these go in there. Yeah, so for this transmission fluid, I'm just sticking the like nipple of the pouch all as far as I can go into the transmission. Isn't it cool?
It's kind of cool.
Okay, that's good enough for the first one. For me, I would just Google search
Transmission.
Camaro trans.
Manual transmission. Specifications. Base. 4.2 quarts.
Oh my god, it's 4.2. Oh, that's a tire. And another one.
I don't know, you can use an extension.
Is
to
this
get the
drain
fill one out.
loose?
No, I haven't broke anything loose.
Oh boy, here we go again. I remember I sat underneath my car for I think 2 hours trying to get this off.
You just need to punch
Here it goes
yourself.
again.
You need to punch yourself.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Take your hand like that. And then hit
No.
yourself. Yes, I promise you it'll come loose. Just fucking hit your hand.
No, no, no. That hurts. Do you want to get it loose for me? Because this is... Okay, thank you. I think there's only 2 quarts in here, right? Look how much sludge was on my differential. So before we had like problems with my axles, because my axle boots exploded on my drive here, so I was curious to see what it would come out as. The differential fluid is basically the same thing as the transmission fluid. There's like a fill and there's a drain plug. I've always been told to undo the fill plug just in case you can't get the drain plug out. You don't like get rid of all the fluid, but if you undo the drain plug, then the fluid won't come out as fast because it kind of creates like some pressure in the casing, and it won't fly out as you. It won't fly out at you. And then there is your transmission drain plug. Well, should I take off the fill thing first?
We're gonna make noises today.
Oh, hell yeah. Yay, the drain plug, or the fill plug came out easier than I thought it would.
That's definitely gonna suck out, right?
Is it? No, it pushes it in.
Yeah, but this would be the pressurized side. Whoa.
Like that.
Yeah, it's been weird.
Right?
How far is that in? Oh, okay, that's a lot of tube. Oh, it's like a little hand soap bottle.
It does look like soap too. Oh, that's so satisfying. This is fun.
It's a giant ass bottle of soap.
What do you guys use for this? It's coming out.
Yay.
I'm gonna keep pumping. I pull out the hose a bit and then.
Yeah, that's
Holy moly.
cool.
All right, now the fill plug back in after I clean off all that garage stuff. And now it's nice and clear. Hopefully it lasts like that. It smells like rotten eggs. Is that the smell you're talking about?
Oh, it's so bad. Like, just think of the whole shop whenever it's burnt. Like, really burnt? Oh, it's so bad. I just really want to key it on just to hear if it's wired correctly. The system should prime just like the factory system did. You know, like whenever you go to like key it on, you hear the fuel pump kick on.
Yeah, to make sure it's like.
Should do that. On this system, if we wired it correctly, should. Roll it over. I'm still not happy. I don't have some fuel pressure.
You're not going to get anything. You get to put in fuel inside the tank.
Yeah, until you run it, until it's like on.
Oh boy.
Won't run if there's no fuel in the pump.
Yeah, I know. It's got that line on the bottom that it siphons from the other side.
Having problem issues, fuel issues.
I can hear the pump kicking on.
I'll burn the pump up, spinning it with no fuel in it.
Yay, gas.
Hey, will you tell me if the E-sensor works too?
I can go front.
Scary.
Stuff's moving.
It gave a little bit.
Oh, I got.
Holy, it was over.
That was 60.
Well over 60.
I'm gonna back it off a hair bit. Ah, you do you, buddy. Oh, it's got fuel on it now.
Woo!
It squeaked inside. I don't know. Probably because it's not lubed up yet. I still don't see anything. Yeah, I didn't squeak that time. Let me check on the ground. I don't see any leaks up here.
Nada.
I don't see that. Do you want me to hook the battery up? You said the starter's not going to spin it hard enough? Oh yeah, I have no worry about the oil pressure. I got faith in that. You can start it.